Brianna.
And I am Mila.
And here's today's top story. Last week, students and staff competed in a door decorating contest. The theme of the contest was Black History Month.
Each display is highlighting African American achievements and their significant role in history or current events.
Here are the winners of the contest. In third place, room 214, Ms. Shuko.
In second place, room 404, Mr. Nitz.
And in first place, room 304, Mrs. Sterwitz.
Video game historians will tell you the worst video game in history is E.T. the Extraterrestrial from 1982. The game based on the famous film was created by Atari game designer Howard Scott Warshaw. In STEM coding, 4 6th grade girls attempted to recreate the famous game. After they completed the project, they emailed their program to Howard Scott Warshaw. He responded, "We spoke to those girls."
So, during STEM coding, we watched a YouTube video about a famous video game designer from the 1980s. His name, Howard Scott Warshaw. He created video games like Yara's Revenge and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
He's most famous for creating the video game E.T., which is considered the worst video game ever.
Mr. Kiss encouraged us to make scenes from E.T. using our coding skills, and we did it.
And we slayed.
We slayed, y'all!
Mr. Kiss then found Howard Scott's email, and he sent our program to E.T. To our suspense, he wrote us back and sent us his book. It was an amazing learning experience.
The CMS PTO, the Butter Braid fundraiser has begun. These butter braids are a delicious dessert. Click the QR code on the screen to place an order.
April 25th, Harlem Wizards basketball. Don't miss out on this great family event.
The Wizards will play against Cromwell teachers. Click the QR code on the screen to order tickets.
Here is last week's trivia question. On March 3rd, 1812, the Star-Spangled Banner is officially adopted as the national anthem of the United States. Can you name the person who wrote it? The answer, Francis Scott Key. Congratulations to Isabella Doko for getting that question correct.
Here's this week's trivia question. On March 10th, 1876, Alexander Graham Bell made the first telephone call to Thomas Watson. What was the first sentence he transmitted?
Thank you, CMS. That is our show. Good morning and have a pleasant Friday. Remember to be excellent to each other.
So, during STEM coding, we watched a YouTube video about a famous video game designer from the 1980s. His name, Howard Scott Warshaw. He created games like Yara's Revenge and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Lost Ark.
Lost Ark.
Alright, start again. 3.
So, during STEM coding, we watched a YouTube video about a famous video game designer from the 1980s. His name, Howard Scott Warshaw. He created games like Yara's Revenge and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
He's most famous for making the... Wait, what does that say?
Oh,
no. Y'all,